Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Intravenous 2. In the last episode, we sent Steve to rescue our father. After he had saved us, there was a small window of time at which the politicians, Jacob and his organization, would not be aware that we had been freed, and at which Steve could also go and rescue our father. And he managed to do so, getting him back here intact. Sean's father is not upset at Sean. He believes that Sean, even though he's a contract killer, probably followed his moral code as his father would have hoped he would have, which is to say, eliminating people like Jacob, who had kidnapped him, and then was trying to use Sean to kill other people. And so he wasn't really much else to say, so that went over really well. And now it's time for us to begin the next mission. To that end, Sean was thinking to himself that it's probably best that we have Steve go after Gideon and kill him as the next target, as if we do not do this, Gideon is likely to be around when we go after Theo and or Jacob next. Best to get rid of him before he gets in the way. And so we'll probably do that side mission next, instead of going after the next main mission. Alright, and that's it everyone, so let's get started. So I think we'll start first by talking to our father, and see if he's anything to say. Hey, Dad? Son, you've got work to do. We'll talk once all this is over. Alright, take care, Dad. I thought there'd be a lot more to talk about, at least briefly before we get going. Though I guess we talked about everything we need to talk about at the end of the last mission. Hey, Sean. Oh, look at this, viewer. We don't even have the option to do the next main mission. We have received training, proceed to side mission, and conversation. Is it really a side mission if we have to do it? Is it possible that we could have killed Gideon earlier and not had to do it now? I wonder. Maybe it would have been based on the choices that we had done earlier in this playthrough. Anyway, let's go ahead and receive some training. I think last mission we walked out with some more cash, so we can probably afford to increase Sean's capabilities next. Great, let's get to it. What do you want to work on? I've begun taking a liking to bringing primary weapons with Sean, so I think we'll continue to do so. And to that end, we should improve the rate at which we handle them as well. So let's improve our long guns a little bit. Right, let's get to it. We also have experience points to spend, so I guess we'll do that right now. So we're still going to put our experience points into load bearing. And with Steve, expert reloading with long guns. Alright, let's I guess do the side mission. Hey Steve, what's up? Remember that Gideon guy I mentioned? Kind of. What about him? He's not just a hired killer. Does mercenary work too. Lee just told me he works with Theo now. He's good at what he does. Has a lot of experienced guys serving under him, and we're going after someone influential. I have a favor to ask. Take him out. He was the one that got me captured. If we don't do it now, we'll run into him later for sure. He's trouble, and we're due enough as it is. Want motivation? Doesn't care which job he takes as long as it pays. Innocent or not, doesn't matter to him. Kills whoever he's hired to kill. Alright, give me the details on him. I'll take care of him. When do you want me to move out? Let's do it now. You got it. It was a tough situation, but Steve managed to save my dad. There was nothing stopping us now. Both of us could go all out and not hold back. They knew this, and both Jacob and Theo gathered their best men to keep themselves safe. It was time to take out Theo, and make another step towards putting an end to all this. You don't have to leave a massacre, just take Gideon out. His men are no joke, remember that. The challenge is what makes this fun. Mercs don't give much of a shit about who's paying them, so with him dead, the entire band should disperse in search of well-paying jobs. Got it. You can count on me. Alright, let's prep for this. I feel like we go back to the basics for this one, and take the BNT VP9 to start. I don't think there's any other upgrades we haven't taken for this weapon already. Yeah, we have everything for this, with the exception of the normal laser pointer. So we'll take that as a pistol. Because we're probably going to end up killing everyone in a bloody, all-out combat, we might as well grab the ceramic plate as well. A little bit of more armor than the Kelvar, less movement than the Kelvar, but we're not a walking tank as we would be with plate and Kelvar. I would like to try a sniper rifle this time around. It's probably a bad idea. We probably want something like a shotgun or the like, or any other type of weapon that I've been using than this, but we haven't used one yet, and I'd like to see how it works. So let's give it a shot, literally, in this mission. The Model 700 is, I think, the only, like, sniper rifle-ish type of rifle we can use at the moment. The others feel like assault rifles. Or rather, let me try to phrase this properly. This is a bolt-action rifle. So it sounds like the rifle we got with, like, Leon in Resident Evil 4 to start. You put a good scope on that, makes a lot of noise, but it's a one hit him in the head, down they go. Love the idea of that type of gun. So I think we stick with this. That's why I stick with this. So I think this type of thing I want to try this episode. Although, to be honest, we probably should bring something like the HK G36C. If we die like 5 times, try to get even into this mission, we'll switch over to the standard weapon fare and just blow everyone away as we have been doing. We're still going to blow everyone away, probably, but I like to do it from farther away if I can. So, Model 700, let's give it a try. So we can put a 4x sight on this, which gives us lots of extra accuracy and aim zoom. So I guess, so if you were, I don't quite understand what it means by aim zoom, so I'm going to explain to you how the game I thought worked before we purchased this, if we want this. Accuracy is not dependent upon if we are aiming or not. We have just as much accuracy not aiming as aiming. Aiming, to my knowledge, in this game is a code word for aiming your weapon up high, aiming at like a ceiling light, for example. It's not aiming at someone in the head. You hit them in the head or the body, regardless of if you're aiming or not, from what I can tell. So, I don't understand what this means in the second red warning there, where it says much worse weapon accuracy unless aiming. I don't understand that. I do not understand what that means. I mean, I'm sorry. I understand what it means to have less accuracy unless aiming. It means unless I'm holding down the right mouse button. But I don't understand, like, aiming's not different than normal running around with the gun. Not in this game. Not from what I've seen or experienced. So, let's take this. It's very expensive and only unlocks for one other weapon. But I want to give it a try. And I don't like... Let's see, we also have a 2x zoom. Oh, look at that. So, this is very accurate. This is somewhat... It's better than our reflex sight in some ways. It also unlocks for a bunch of other different weapons. I still think we take the 4x sight. So there we go. So we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna make this a silenced weapon. So that's gonna be a thread matched barrel. And we'll pick up a suppressor. There's only 5 rounds in the magazine. So maybe we want an extended magazine? take it. Grab the improved trigger, because absolutely. And we might as well grab a laser pointer. We can't use this scope with infrared goggles, so we'll need the laser pointer if we want to counteract the penalty of using the scope while moving. Now, with the suppressor, it's an 89-meter shot noise, so it's still very loud. If we put on the subsonic ammo, we lose 40 points of damage. It's still enough to kill someone with a headshot, or sorry, with a single shot. And the shot noise goes from, what was it, 89 to 68, 20 meters? Oh, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. We have the money to spare. Okay. So let's take the motion mines that I think I took them in the last mission, but never used them. Our throwing knife, our frag grenades, and a medkit. Medkit absolutely in the last spot, because if we lose this permanently, I don't want all my hotkeys being bumped up one spot. We're not lucky to use both motion mines. Might lose the knife to him that moves the grenades up, but I don't care. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, we're not allowed to overhear anymore. Interesting. Well, we just alerted everybody by destroying the first camera. You know, I'll take it. I'll destroy camera and 4 dudes right away. Someone's still watching that light. That camera. It's not locked. Okay, I thought the front door would absolutely be locked. I mean, can it really be this easy? Oh, it is locked. Okay, it is locked. I'm thinking we get down here, we drop the motion sensor, destroy this light with our sniper rifle. Make a lot of noise. Maybe they investigate the front entrance. That's actually pretty quiet on our rifle. I should make some noise to draw them to me. Oh, we're done. One of those dudes was Gideon. We could leave right now. But I want to loot the place. I see at least there's some loot. So... Oh, come on now. And we have just done the explosion, I think. Oh, this is bad. You don't have weapons capable of doing a prolonged firefight, except that one grenade. Well, not really what I'm supposed to do with this weapon. I'm not using it at all like what I'm supposed to be using it for. I'm using it like any other type of weapon. I want to reload, viewer, not because necessarily we can't complete this. We can continue from here, but I want to use this weapon the way I think it's supposed to be used. I did not bring armament with me to do this mission in a way I'm used to doing these missions. Oh, wow! I should have just walked out. We would have done it without dying at all. Now I've had 3 reloads. And it's too wobbly to be used at long range, viewer. No, I don't like this at all. This feels just miserable. Look how wobbly the weapon is. Actually, it's not wobbling at all now. That's interesting. Why was it? So was I not Did I forget to hold down the right mouse button earlier? Plate and Kelvar. We'll take the cash. M4 Super 90. Sounds like another type of shotgun. We'll just leave the lights on. Ugh. Good reflexive shot on that guy's part. I think that's the last guy left also. That's a shotgun he has. I thought for sure a second 2 shots would kill him. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, RNG. Okay, so don't use the laser pointer on this gun if you don't want to be fired upon. At least if you're, I'm sorry, not when someone's looking at you. If I had had the knife equipped, we could have killed that guy last time without too much trouble. Okay, that does it. 4 deaths. That is acceptable. Though we didn't have to take any if I wasn't greedy. A modded P320RX. We don't have that weapon yet. We'll take it. We already have this weapon. Okay, so we have the MP9 Super. What about that weapon? Also, there's nothing to loot in this building. We have some compromising material or something here. Nothing in the kitchen. Nothing in this room, nothing in the workroom, nothing in the living room. Nothing in the game room. There's some... Oh, that's where we had the pistol. AN-94. This one we don't have yet, so we'll grab it. Looks like yet another assault rifle of some sort. Okay, so I do like the sniper rifle. Or this Model 700. It's just, I need to use it correctly. The way it is intended to use. Find a corner, stay in it, shoot them from long distance, and they won't even know where you're located. It looks like it... Or it sounds like it's quieter than it should be. Based on the shot noise I see listed. But it certainly sounds a lot more quiet than other stealth weapons. It's interesting. Alright guys, well, let's stop here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.